Hello everybody, welcome to Learn Java. In this video we are going to study about literal injection. So I'm going to continue my code from my previous video of dependency injection, and if you have any doubt about dependency injection you can go ahead and watch that video. The link will be given in description. So I'm going to my iPhone.java class that I've created in previous video, and I am going to create some private fields because I want to inject some literals here. So I'm just going to create a private field that is model. We want the model for phone now, and a phone also has a color, so I will also create a private field for color. So I'm going to create a getter and setter method. For that I'm just going to right click, go to source and choose generate getters and setters. So I'm just gonna choose color and model and click on generate. So you can see our getter and setter method for model and color has been generated. So I'll just print something in setter method just to know that this method is running. This is setter method for model. Let's go ahead and save this. Actually I'll also do the same for our set color method. Just copy this and paste this. So I'm just going to save this. So now we need to go to our configuration file, that is application context.xml file, and we want to set the literal values from here. So to set the literal values you just need to have the property tag. So name would be similar to this, and you cannot make mistakes here. You can just simply copy and paste, or you can type it if you are confident about not making any mistakes. So we will give the value here. Value is used to inject the literal values, so let the value of model be 11 Pro Max. So we will also set for our color. So name must be the color. So we all have heart of gold, and I am naming this color gold. Let's go ahead and save this. So actually I'll create a new main method for this. Right click on your package, go to new and choose a class. I will name this literal main. I want a main method here, so I'll also go ahead and tick on this public static void main, and I'm done with the main class. So here are the series of things we need to do, and you already know that from the previous videos. First thing is to load the Spring container. The second thing is to retrieve the bean. Third is to call the method from the bean. And finally close the container. So let's load our Spring container. Just type class and control space and choose class path XML application context. So I'm naming this context. You can name this whatever you want. Is equals to new, and again control space because we are lazy to type this. So here we have to give our application context.xml file name, basically our configuration file name, that is application context.xml. let's go ahead and save this. Now let's retrieve the bean. So as we have some methods in our iPhone class we don't have in our phone class, we will retrieve the bean in our iPhone type. So we'll just write iPhone, my phone is equals to context dot get bean. So we have to give our bean ID here. You know what to do. Go to your application context.xml file, copy the bean ID of iPhone and paste it. You can also type, but just to avoid the mistakes I'm not typing it. So this is of type iPhone, so I have to give the class iPhone.class. So let's call the method. Actually, let's print the method. Just type s out control space. This will give you the print statement. You already know that. So we will just get our model. And we will also get our color. Let's go ahead and save this. Let's also close the container. So let's go ahead and run this. So we have got some error. So let's see what is that. There's some mistake in our literal mean. So let's see what is the problem. Let's go to our application context.xml file. So we have given two model here. Sorry, we have to give color. Let's go ahead and save this and let's run this file again. This must not give any mistake now. So you can see this is running just fine. This is running for our set method and get method. So these are the things that is running for our set method, and these are the things that is running for our get method. But this all things that is hard coded is not a good Java practice. So you can see these things are hard coded, and if you want to change these things we have to change it here. So we will also have a configuration file for our configuration file. Sounds good, right? So go to your source file and we will actually now create a file to save our values. So choose file, go to next, and we will simply name this info.properties. So let's go ahead and click on finish. So our file will be made. So we will just give model is equals to, and you can name it anything you want, but you just have to make sure you don't make any mistakes in other files. So I'm just giving it model to keep it simple. So our model will be 12 Pro Max, and let's give color is equals to green because we love our environment, right? Let's go ahead and save this. So go to your application context.xml file, and here we have to actually load this properties file. So first of all, let's load our properties file. So it's very simple, just type context and choose context property placeholder. So we just have to give the location is equals to, and you have to write it in quotes. So this is our property file name. So our location will be class path because it is in our class path colon, and our file name, that is info.properties. So let's go ahead and save this. And to retrieve the values, it is very simple. You just have to give $sign and curly braces, and you write the name. This model is the name from this model, so you don't get to do any spelling mistakes here. So also for our color, let's remove this $sign, curly braces, and let's copy paste these values to give you more clarity. Let's copy this and let's paste this. Let's go ahead and save this. Now we don't have to make any changes in our main method. Let's go ahead and run this and see if it works. Or so let's maximize this. So you can see this is running just fine with our properties files as well. So I hope you understood how to inject the literals. Thank you for watching this video, and remember, coding requires practice.